So today we're going to be talking about isotopes. Isotopes are atoms of the same element with a different number of neutrons. The important thing here is the neutrons. That's what's changing in these. So isotopes have a different mass number. The mass number is going to change, but the atomic number stays the same, okay? Because the neutrons are changing, the mass number changes. The atomic number is only protons or electrons. That's why it stays the same. The most common isotope is what's represented on the periodic table. So let's look at nitrogen 17. This is written in isotope format, okay? So if you look, the number at the end is the mass. From the name, we can get the atomic. Now I want us to figure out how many protons, neutrons, and electrons there are. So remember that the protons are equal to the atomic number. And if we look, the atomic number for nitrogen is 7. So the protons are equal to 7. And then the electrons are also equal to the atomic number. So that's 7. And then we do the mass, which is 17 minus 7, which is 10. So we have 10 neutrons. Now notice I used the mass that was from the after the dash rather than the one off the periodic table. Periodic table one is 14. If you use that, you'd be wrong. Right, let's look at another example. Carbon 13. So the number after the dash is the mass, and the name gives us the atomic number. If you look, the atomic number for carbon is 6. So looking at protons, neutrons, electrons. Protons is equal to the atomic number, so 6. Electrons is also equal to that, so 6. Notice they're equal to each other. And then the neutrons are going to be 13 minus 6, which is 7. All right, let's do another example. In this case, I've been given protons and the mass number. So we want to be able to put the name in isotope formation. We know it's going to be something dash something. After the dash is that mass, so that's going to be 23. Then I also want to figure out protons, neutrons, electrons. So I already have protons. That's 11. And we know that protons and electrons are equal to each other, so electrons are also 11. Now that 11 is protons, electrons is also our atomic number. So we can look and see that our atomic number gives us sodium. So that's the name. And then our neutrons are that mass, so 23, minus the atomic number, which is 11. So we have 12. Now we're going to do one last example where I have protons and neutrons. Once again, I want to find the name dash something. And we want protons, neutrons, electrons. So protons is 17. Electrons is also 17 because they're equal to each other. That proton and electron number is also our atomic number. So we look and see that that is chlorine. Then I have the neutrons. Now what's going to go here is 17 plus 18. So 35. If you have any questions, let me know. There is a worksheet for you to do after watching this video. Thanks.